is Natalie McQueen with Spotlight Publishing. We're very excited to have Renee Langstaff here, who is the author of Bear Gets His Heart Checked, and that is in the series of The Heart of a Bear. So thank you very much, Renee, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
We would love to talk to you a little bit about, to get to know you more, and then what you hope this book is going to accomplish. So let's start with you.
So I grew up in a small town called Ogdensburg, New York. I've been in the Philadelphia region for the past 20 years. I'm a cardiology physician assistant, so I have worked clinically in many subspecialties in cardiology, and I still work clinically there. I also volunteer, or I'm the screening coordinator for Simon's Heart, which is a non-profit organization, and our mission is prevention of sudden cardiac death in youth and allowing families the opportunity to have their children's heart checked. So the current recommendations are that we don't routinely check children's hearts, and we are trying to not only offer that opportunity to families, but we've created a database and are doing research to create more data to be able to better take care of children's hearts. So I'm also a mother of two children, Dominic and Gabby, and my goddaughter Sydney, of course, was born with congenital heart defects, and she's part of what drove me to come up with the inspiration to write the book.
Yeah, that was kind of your inspiration. So yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that. Obviously, your goddaughter, you saw them go through this. How did it become to writing a book about it?
Well, I always knew that we were very fortunate that Sydney did well. Some children are born with congenital heart defects and their families don't know it until it's too late. We were able to catch it in time and intervene, and she's done very well with good care. But there are a lot of children who have underlying cardiac conditions, and their families are unaware, their coaches are unaware, and even their practitioners are unaware because they don't have symptoms. So it drove me to want to protect those children who have undetected or undiagnosed heart conditions, and also to think about what the families need. So it's a scary thing to find out that your child has a heart condition, and it's especially scary when you have been under the assumption that they are healthy and active, and when it takes you by surprise. So I always wanted to give back. That's part of why I got involved with Simon's Heart, the nonprofit organization that I work with, in doing the screenings. But one of the things that I saw with my goddaughter and my sister and brother-in-law was how difficult it was to bring Sydney to the doctor and to the hospital for procedures. It was difficult to explain to Sydney what was going on, especially as a young child, and it was a scary time for both of them. So my inspiration for the book was to give children a friend or friends while they go through those procedures, and while they're in the hospital, and while they're at the doctor's office, somebody that they could relate to, that would explain those procedures and make them feel not so alone. And it also empowers the parents and family members and friends of those children to be able to comfort them.
To understand. Yeah. Well, I just remember when my kids were young, you knew going to the doctor, sometimes it meant things that are not so nice, and you do what you have to do. So this is a way, using your book, showing the child and the parent kind of the procedures, that it's not so scary and that they understand. So that's awesome. So who are you hoping that the book will benefit the most?
The children who are reading the book. I'm hoping, again, that it will bring comfort to them, to their families, so that they, again, are empowered to be able to explain things to them and to take some of the fear away that's related to being in the hospital and being in the doctor's office. And these children who can benefit, it's not just children with known cardiac conditions. There are many children who have to undergo cardiac evaluation, and it ends up being fine. And it's honestly, even children who don't have cardiac conditions or who are undergoing that type of evaluation could benefit. To see Bear and his friends that he meets along the way to undergo, the procedures that Bear is undergoing is comforting. But there's also a message in the book that even though our hearts may need mending physically, that our hearts will always have the ability to love. And I think that any child or actually adult can benefit from that message as well.
Yes, it's a very nice message. I think too, I see this book as such a good tool to be in every doctor's office as you're sitting there with your child. Why wouldn't they, read and have that peace of mind and go, oh my gosh, that's what we're going to do. And I could see that it needs to be in every doctor's office, cardiac. I'm sure that hospitals, many places could benefit. And I really hope that you will be able to spread the word, and we're definitely going to help you. And all the people reading this book, bring it to your doctor's office. Bring it to places where maybe you read it and you donate it to a place, or order another one and bring it. That would be awesome.
Yes, and that's my vision. I envisioned it being in the hands of as many kids as possible in all of those environments, in pediatricians' offices, and the pediatric cardiologist office, in the hospitals, at home. It can be given as gifts. And the nice thing about it is there will be on my website, if you go to the SIDS Kids website, there'll be coloring pages that you can download, and the children can have fun with that, and then they can send them back to me, and I'll have a gallery on our website for the kids to post their artwork. So it also will foster a sense of community, I think, for these children as well, and so they don't feel as isolated as sometimes they do. So yes, we're hoping to really get it out there and get it in the hands of as many people as possible.
Yeah. So this book is a part of a series, correct?
It is. The series is called The Heart of a Bear, and this will be the first in the series. I have hopes to delve into different areas of testing in different environments where the children may be. The hope is to also have a coloring book published and to publish in different languages so that we can reach as many different populations as possible.
Yeah. So will you always stay with the heart, or can you see Bear venturing off into, say, diabetes for children or another area?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I envision this endless possibilities, actually, and my mind is already going to all those different places. So we'll see what comes of it and see where I'm led and where the need seems to be.
Perfect. So who needs to know about this book? Obviously, we talked about the doctors, the parents, but is there someone specific that you want to reach that could really help your message get out there?
Yeah, so again, pediatricians, pediatric cardiologists, administrators in hospitals, parents of these children, friends of these children and their families, teachers. I have multiple friends who are teachers who can't wait to get their hands on the book. Even though it's specific for children with heart conditions, they like the message and the illustrations. The illustrations beautiful. Are going to be very comforting, and I worked with a fantastic illustrator, very spiritual person who brings healing forth in her art. And so I honestly think that it could be far-reaching, who this could benefit. So as many people and children as we can in as many countries as we can, that's my hope, to get their hands on Bear and the message that he spreads.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see Bear keep going and helping more and more people, and we're going to help you get that message out. So if someone wants to know more about you, follow you, help get the message out, what is the best way that they can get hold of you?
If you go to my website, which is www.sidskids.com, SIDZKIDZ.com, there will be information on how to order the book there. You can download the coloring pages there. There'll be all my social media sites there where you can follow Bear and contact me as well. You can also email me at info@sidskids.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Renee, and I hope that your message changes lives and makes kids feel at ease when they're going through the procedures.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.